Created in 2007, the Global Forum on Migration and Development, GFMD, is a state-led, informal and non-binding process which helps shape the global debate on migration and development. The GFMD process allows governments, in partnership with civil society, the private sector, the UN system, and other relevant stakeholders, to analyze and discuss critical issues, create consensus, pose innovative solutions, and share policy and practices in the migration arena. The 12th summit of the GFMD will take place on 20 to 24 January 2020 at Quito, Ecuador, with the theme Sustainable Approaches to Human Mobility, Upholding Rights, Strengthening State Agency, and Advancing Development through Partnerships and Collective Action. To portray a common national understanding of Bangladesh's priorities at the 12th GFMD, the government of Bangladesh planned to bring together relevant stakeholders and seek respective inputs. Given this backdrop, IOM Bangladesh, in collaboration with WARBE, AWO International, and Bangladesh Civil Society for Migration, organized the National Consultation for Global Forum on Migration and Development 2020 on 29th October 2019.
GFMD provides a unique platform and space for information exchange on migration development. It is also a critical part of the GCM and contributes to the objectives of the Global Compact for Migration, specifically advancing and promoting migrants as locomotives for development. This event brings together the key players to discuss migration development in the build-up to the GFMD in Ecuador.
This year is particularly very important for Bangladesh because we need to have some issues to be focused on the global platform, and particularly Bangladesh is leading in different areas on the implementation of Global Compact on Migration Development.
As years go by, the GFMD process actually is going to help in terms of both Bangladeshi migrants, but in the overall development of Bangladesh as well.
The consultation brought together more than 100 representatives from the government, NGOs and CSOs, members of the Bangladesh UN Migration Network, and media, and stimulated discussions around the 6 thematic areas of the 12th GFMD. Experts call for strengthening international cooperation and global partnership for safe, orderly, and regular migration at the closing session.
It's a country of a huge migration population, and if you attend these types of national conference or national consultation, it's basically a mini parliament for migration, I would say.
Migration, as you know, is a global issue that needs international cooperation and a global response, but a global response implemented also at national and local level. And that's why discussions like today are very important.
That the whole migrants and migration process is in the crisis. So how do you take a group of people and a process, lift it to a safe and a safety situation? That's what is expected in the Ecuador GFMD that will be need to look at. Find a way, how do you bring people from harm to safety? And all this can happen once you govern migration, not manage migration. The whole idea of migration and migrants going through very critical phase. Because we want migrants' output, we want migrants' work, but we don't want migrants.
The key points from the consultation will be summarized into a paper titled Bangladesh Perspective to the GFMD 2020 and be submitted to the Bangladesh delegation.